Hey RATBAGGERS, it's Jade. Today showing you how I survived 7 nights on PS5 on a Pregen map 8x4 with 150% XP, and that's pretty much it. Base settings for everything else. This was all streamed live, so you go and catch up if you really want, and check me out in the future as I try and get to 28 days. Let's see how I get on, at least for the first 7. Let's go. And that's what caused the 7 days apocalypse. It was the Y2K bug. Has it ever been said exactly how the apocalypse happened in 7 days to die? We're going to go with that. So started with the basics, grabbing plenty of fibre and then going along the path trying to see if we could find a trader or a town. What I did find straight away was an energy transformer, and this would be the first POI I would loot. Having crafted the basic club and axe, I was pretty much good to go. Now to find an entrance. Oh, what is this place about? Oh! Do you remember your first zombie kill? How was it for you? Get down. He took some beating, obviously unleveled, but eventually I managed to do him in his head. Of course, no zombie looting anymore, only rare chances to get bags that will drop from some zombies. There wasn't much going on in this office other than this cupboard, and then a few surprises. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm pretty lucky he tripped there. I don't like zombies. I don't like this game. Well, I'm stuck at least for the next 7 days playing it, so I better get used to it. Christ almighty, how many hits are you going to take? I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, fuck off. It's behind me. Oh. Oh my god, scorched. I guess someone touched the cable they shouldn't have. No, oh fuck, they can crawl. They can crawl. Mate, I feel like this guy's raging. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? A couple of books and some bullets. Oh Jesus fucking Christ. Hello. Get down. This is meant to be a 1 zombie place. Surely it shouldn't be this hard. I had a sneaky suspicion there might be some Zeds in here. Yeah, I knew it. Managed to lure them up individually and took the high ground. Yes. That's it, come over that hole. I was waiting for him to fall down the hole. He did not fall down the hole. Finally, with him taken out, I was able to go and loot in peace. Made my exit, and then it was returning to see if I could find more civilization. What I found was the Bobcat bar. Another Zed taken care of, spear crafted, and inside. Oh shit, son. I asked this guy if he wanted to play some pool, but he didn't seem too interested. I tried using this hole to my advantage, and got a good few headshots in. I cleared out the remaining zombies and then got to work looting. But the real best loot was on top of the roof in the form of a Shamway crate as well as this fragile box. Oh shit. Luckily I had the spear to the rescue. I was finally able to get the loot and the crates were looking pretty good. I was already starting to get over encumbered with various bits of junk and some maybe good stuff. Quickly redeemed some of my challenges and got to work on the rest of them. Obviously by the time we completed all 9, the 10th one would be to find Trader Rhett. Last 2 completed and we had his location. I'm right there, I'm right there. Turns out Rhett was pretty close, a part of the same town. Thanks for the shovel, you miserable old git. They've literally given him 10 lines. They've been bigging it up and saying, oh yeah, we've put all these voice lines in it. And bro, they just say the same shit over and over. I think we're all pretty sick of his shit by now, right? I decided for this run that I would initially set up a camp and build my own little square Minecraft hut to live in. Went to work digging to get the request done. I was a party girl, I haven't seen one of them yet. Right, I've gone shotgun, I've gone rifle, the pistol feels shitty. Someone said the pipe machine gun might be good. Let's give it a try. Alright, time to get my wood on. Yeah, and get this starter base up and running. Foundations, that's what I didn't do right last time. I didn't put foundations down. Right on day one, I had to restart. My kids kept using my Xbox Clear. Those annoying me. So I switched over to PlayStation. True story, sharing your Game Pass account with your kids means you never get to play. As night settled in, I just about made it and upgraded. Ah, what a beautiful first base. Just look how much space I've got and this amazing stairway / ladder that I can get on top of my non-roof base. Yeah, I'm living a life. I hadn't managed to come across a pot yet, so all I could do was make basic food. Spent the rest of the night being kinda stealthy and silent as I gathered some more resources just in and around my base and tried to silently chop a tree. And I pretty much did it. Survived my first night without dying, grabbed some loot, filled some quests out, and we were pretty much good to go for day 2. Oh, hello. Found some nice little caches of books. And then ran into another one of these guys. Oh shit, oh shit! I cleared the whole house out, took care of the second one on the roof and got the rest of the loot. A great find is finding some of the Mo trucks as they're often filled with electrical parts or books. It's like a library service. Oh shit, that's a scream, that's a screamer. Yeah, get the words out, Jade. Yeah, this is kind of like the fake screamer designed to scare you, and I decided to just run away. Mission complete, returned to Rec and got my reward. It wasn't the best selection, in the end I went for lockpicks. I was making good progress on lots of my challenges, this gave me tons of XP. Headed back home, dumped all my gear, spent my skill quest points that I got, giving myself a little bit of -69, and good old pack mule. I'd already read enough armoured up books that I could craft better quality primitive gear, and that's what I ended up doing. Second quest, and it was Dick's Diner. I would use this opportunity to get plenty of leather from the seating in here as well. And I got a chance to check out my machine gun. Mate, these my waitresses, I ain't gonna lie, they'd get a big tip. They'd get big tips. Like what? How are zombies in there? Was someone hiding? Was that what they were doing? They were desperately hiding, so they put themselves in a metal air vent. I'm judging pretty harshly here, but if there was a bunch of zombies running around town, maybe I would do the same, but I guess he got scratched or bit and ended up turning, and that goes for all the other hundreds of zombies that somehow find themselves inside locked areas. Not the smartest move using my gun so freely. I was definitely getting a bit trigger happy and wasting a lot of bullets on low level Zeds. Got a massive find in loot. Nerd goggles. Oh shit. XP gain 2% extra. Then I came across my first crawler. 20 hits with my club later, he was finally dead. I checked out all the other rooms including the washrooms. Oh! 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 Never use public restrooms. Come on then, girl. Come on, girl. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jump scare much? Yep, I thought she was already dead. My bad. This was probably the most serious injury I had to stop the bleeding quick. Another truck looted and it was time to return to Rect. It's scary, it's scary. Oh shit. Fuck. And that's when I knew that I'd fucked up. I should have kept on reloading and would have used the remaining bullets to hopefully kill these guys. I was a bit panicked, I was stunned, and I should have really thought about actually healing. But just look all them orange negative status effects I had. My first death in 7 days to die on day 2. I was quite surprised to see I didn't lose that much XP for that death. Maybe it was the first one, it was letting me off. Now I had a mad sprint to get my loot before I got cold. Has it put all my equipment back on me? Yes it has. Returned to Rect and chose my reward, which would pretty much be crafting skill magazines as much as possible. I'd already gotten a small amount of jukes, decided to go ahead and get some magazines as well from Rect. I'd got accustomed to using my spear, so decided to go for sharp sticks.
Well,
Decided to put a storage crate down just outside Rec so I could store some much needed supplies and keep on going and completing more quests. I've been making really good progress with a lot of magazines I was finding, and so again put some more points into my skills. Next up was another fetch quest. After scoping the outside, I finally found a way in via the roof. I found a relatively cheesy spot to take care of the Zeds down below. Although this one guy was a bit stubborn and managed to get a few licks in on me. Which sadly meant I was infected, so another drive to try and find some honey, or at least hopefully get some antibiotics. In fact, that one encounter had left me pretty badly beaten, as I had a sprain too. Finally found the right supplies hidden underneath this floorboard, and pretty much got out there, as I really didn't feel like I was in the best position, although I did go and get revenge on that doggo. Oh, he's tempting me with the ammo, he is tempting me with the ammo, but I'm just going to keep getting books. Night had crept in, and I quickly went and got some more wood just before the 10 o'clock deadline, and I was back at base. I had managed to get myself a pot, so now I could make myself some proper water from all the murky that I'd collected, and I found a good amount of food, so I was doing alright. I spent pretty much the whole night basically making a roof and trying to gather quietly as much wood as possible from close by, and put a point into what everyone keeps telling me is a mistake, and fast metabolism and healing factor. Everyone keeps saying it's bad because it takes away your actual food, but from the description it's only meant to not heal you if you are starving, not actually reduce your food intake. So I'm guessing it's a bug at the moment. I still think it's worthwhile doing, as that healing factor, even over time, can certainly help out while you're just waiting at night crafting. I managed to pick up a fair few modifications for some of my armour and weapons, so I kitted it out as best I could, including this hunter mod giving me more than 25% damage to animals, and finished off some light reading with all the books I collected. Day 3 headed back over to Ret, sold a spare copy of Lucky Looter Volume 7 I had, and felt instantly scammed as Ret was only going to buy it for 110 coins, yet was selling them for 1350. What a rip-off. On the way to another quest, I came across my first biker. These guys are tough as nails, but eventually I managed to smash his dome in. All that sweet XP, 1147. Another buried stash found, and another collection of magazines reward. I went scavenging for hopefully some more live corn and came across the UFO museum. Surprisingly, this place can sometimes have a good amount of actual books, but it is pretty dangerous once you get out to the second building. But I cleared out the first with relatively ease, and then went for a quick loot of all the books. Creepy goings on. I do like this. I like the idea that this potentially is where the zombie apocalypse started from, right? So maybe not the Y2K bug, but aliens. Oh, a pro. Bit of red tape stops all nurses apparently. But they got themselves hold of a zombie and decided to make it a actual thing. That looks like a tripwire, doesn't it? I'm sure it's just the glass. Oh, you can... It does suck a bit. You think you're okay in a room, and then all of a sudden... Another Savage Country shipping crate, and some more cheesiness getting this zombie through the door. So grabbed the little loot that was left in this room, and then headed out to the yard. I've now got my spear crafting up to level 3, but it wasn't that much of a big difference. Still having to do quite a lot of hits to get some of these down. I started to get swarmed. Shit. I hate that when they do that. It's like, piss off, would you? No, it was water I was drinking then, not the tablets. And I finally managed to clear out the rest of the Zeds in the yard. This place was rather odd with the cameras and the stage outside. I was wondering how the generate missions worked, as I hadn't picked any up yet. I got a great big bear hug from a lumberjack Zed. Fuck off! You fat fucking son of a lumberjack. Why are you even in this biome? Pretty much did a massive number on me. I was well infected anyway, but exhausted, thirsty, and now a graze on my knee. Let's see if the effort was worth it. Yeah, now that ain't no alien. Fat guy and all. Oh my god. Oh, oh, oh. Don't know why, but I didn't realise he was a one of them. This was the first feral Zed I'd come across, so I was maybe underprepared. No! Oh! Knocking him down should have been my cue to run away, but yeah, I'm a nub. No! No! Run! Ah! F in chat. F in chat. Round 2, this time I had a plethora of the other smaller Zeds attacking, so I managed to lure them outside and took care of them eventually. Sadly, there was nothing inside the spaceship. I was hoping for more of an Easter egg inside, but oh well. I got to work looting the rest of the gear, never thinking about what happened to Fat Man Feral. Nice. Oh, we've got an AI mod. Ooh la 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 la. There's some walkways above, so I figured there might still be some decent loot, and that's when shit went south. Oh, fucking hell. So until you kill them, they will trigger and spawn again, so always be on your lookout. I was altered to using my bow, anything to get this guy off me, but he was too fast and I was over encumbered and desperate in need of some stamina and healing. I tried making a run for it for the door, and managed to escape, where I figured I'd have more of a chance now if I could just run rings around him with the car and anything else out here. But these guys are pretty stubborn and obviously very hungry. No! Ah, fuck you, game. Third time lucky? Nope, I'm an absolute scaredy cat. Went and got my gear and thanked the gods that Fat Man had gone back inside. I spent the rest of the night recuperating, sorting out all my loot and crafting myself some slightly better tools. So day 4 I headed back into town and found a lucky loot bag filled with some pretty decent gear, and then started out more quests, especially this one at the construction site, a great place to pick up lots of wood, stone and more. And I did come across my first screamer. Now this one's meant to be kind of a tease and won't actually alert and bring a whole ton of zombies to you. If I just lucked out, she's a fake screamer, right? So she weren't going to alert anyone anyway. As you'll see pretty soon, they are definitely a threat if they get going. Cleared out the rest of the yard, got some plenty of resources and hacked my way into getting inside the garage. Construction houses are really actually pretty good places to come, especially for gear, and if you're thinking of taking a POI over, it's got the basics that you really need. Why are you running away from me? Get back here. Small amount of loot, but there was more upstairs. And if you're looking for cloth, even better reason to come to these places, as you can get hundreds from the rolled up carpet. Of course I had to deal with these guys first, so I took care of Timmy and the other crawler was dead. So yep, come here for all your carpeting and cloth needs. Grabbed some of them resources outside, like that level, and got a little bit too close and sloppy near this place. Ooh, where there were some guard dogs. Whoa! Fuck off! As my guy just slipped through the gates like that. Another reward from Ret, this time I went for the axe splitter mod. I turned back to my little shack and then realised this probably wasn't going to be the best thing to live in come day 7. I had enough materials now to also craft a forge, and I figured it was probably time to find a better home. I was going to take over a POI. Before that I did find a airdrop and checked out some of the compounds nearby. Ranger Station Golf would probably be a bit too much of a challenge, and it was still fairly open, although I did like the idea of having a big crow's nest up there. Even closer though to town was the Ranger Station Echo. I kind of liked the idea of it being a compound already, and some of the buildings were looking good, and the main building here was pretty tall and it had multiple levels. So I scoped out a quicker and easier way to get in. I'd have to obviously fix that hole so no zombies could follow me through eventually. Got myself in the garage and started clearing out any loot once I took care of the rest of the zombies in here. Absolutely, you can go ahead and build your own base, make 2 bases and have a special raid one set up, but I felt like it was a bit cheesy. I've seen everyone else's ideas of like the perfect base just to kill zombies, but I kind of really felt I wanted to learn the basics myself, so I refused to watch any videos and decided I would just go ahead and make this actual base my own and learn about defences as I play. And part of that would be getting the forge down so I could go ahead and craft more iron ingots. Not gonna lie, it took me a hot minute to work out exactly what I was doing here, not realising that you were basically loading up over time any iron that you'd already found, and then you could go ahead and craft and make. I cleared out the rest of the rooms and got a good amount of loot. Got ambushed nearly by another couple of Zeds breaking out the cupboards. These Zeds in their cupboards. Yeah, I quite like this, because I like the fact that it's got a couple of buildings also around, giving me a bit more protection. I'd noticed a girder connecting to the main house, and this was pretty much the way in. And my favourite doggos were on the attack, but I took this one out pretty easily. Found a window that was easy to break through, and we were in. There were a few zombies on the route down to the basement, including these army guys. This was the first time I'd come across them. Luckily though, I had enough bullets for my machine gun. Another nice bit of loot, and importantly the exit point to the hatch so that I could get in and out much easier. Then it was time to really start scoping out everything I would need, getting more materials, clearing out some debris and setting up my new base. For the rest of the night I felt like I was playing House Flipper as I got rid of all the extra debris and any resources that might be useful. There definitely were some weaknesses, and I knew that the fences wouldn't maybe do the perfect job of keeping them out, so I'd have to make sure I blocked up any holes and any obvious ways they'd get in. As I was checking out some of the stuff though, I came across a nasty surprise. Oh shit. Shit. Screamers were back, and she brought a girlfriend, as well as like 20 other zombies. Yeah, she had managed to summon them, or this was a roaming horde, I'm not too sure. Either way, I tried doing my best to take them out before they got into the main compound, but it wasn't long before they broke in. There just simply were too many of them, but I was pretty proud I managed to just about stay alive and took care of them eventually. Where have they all come? Where is that screamer? Is that it? That one screamer's done this? So apparently screamers can call screamers, and that's why I was having so much trouble. Now I thought I'd cleared them all out, but another two were breaking through my fence. So I decided to be hospitable and let them in, rather than that happen. Yeah, they're all like, what? You thought this place was going to be okay? No, mate. I was pretty hungry after my zombie slaying, also realising that I was infected and it was rising quickly. Nevertheless, I ran back and forth from the old base to the new, transporting all my resources, and carried on smelting as many of the iron ingots, forged ones, as possible. I'd learned that as long as you have a base 15 blocks maybe high or far, then you can hopefully avoid screamers from hearing you. And my new base was a little bit under, so that would be something I'd think about in the future, maybe upgrading and making it just a bit taller. Now, I stupidly could see that I was infected, I had a broken bone as well, and I just really figured I might as well die and then replenish all my challenges so I'd get the XP. What a nub I was after being told that you could eat glass and it would kill you. That was all good, that worked. But what didn't work was maintaining my XP. I actually got a penalty and had to pay back a ton of XP, so I lost a ton. Not too sure if that's only a penalty via just eating glass or whether it happens a lot, as I don't remember dying and losing that much XP in the past. But yeah, either way it sucked big time. On the plus side, I was now free of infection. I spent the rest of the evening and night just pretty much making sure there was no other way for the zombies to get into this place other than the big massive hatch in the cellar. Dug out some ditches where I'd put lots of spikes eventually, and levelled up my spear killing prowess as I've been using it quite a lot. Spikes all placed inside, and I had a rudimentary defence in case the worst happened or a roaming horde come and attack me. Went round and upgraded any more obvious spots, and wasted the rest of the night getting rid of all this useless rubble, which never gives you much resources back. I had to really get my arse in gear for day 6. I know I needed to get a lot more done in terms of challenges, and I was desperate to get more resources and loot, but I had to deal with this spider, first proper one I'd encountered, and yeah, they can hit hard. Where's a water spout when you need one? Said good morning to the miserable bastard himself and got another reward. And just before I went on to my next challenge, I did remember that I'd missed or skipped the big garage. I knew there might be some good loot inside the truck. I managed to pick up my first stun baton as well, and it was pretty powerful. Later on would be absolutely OP once you get the right mods on it. Whoa! So yeah, I'm starting to gain quite a lot more confidence in exploring these POIs safely. Although my stamina definitely needed attention, I've been neglecting my water collecting duties. Nevertheless, I got a ton of resources from more construction crates and more power boxes and another baton. I also picked up my first wrench, and that was good use dismantling and getting some of the more vital parts I'd need later, and tried my best to get some honey from all the fallen stumps, but no joy this time. Another mini construction site doing some sort of sewer works, took care of these guys and looted some good magazines. Now, I knew this was a trap, but it didn't stop me anyway trying to get the bag in the pipe when another doggo came my way. Whoa! Go away, doggo! My low stamina was becoming a massive issue right now. I definitely need to do something about it. But the loot was just about worth it with another magazine and some blueberries. Finally got to what I was meant to clear out, and it turns out it was the power station where we first started and spawned in. So at least I knew what to expect. I knew it. The baton was doing a really great job for me here. I did notice though it was absolutely rinsing out my stamina, and yeah, I was becoming overwhelmed by the 3 zombies that came out of the special room at the end, so I managed to just about make my escape and lure them out to deal with a little bit easier. Got the rest of the loot again, with lots and lots now really popping. I put lots of points into my loot luck, and I feel like it really was paying off. Definitely felt like I was getting a lot more books than normal. My non-drinking issue had really hit home, and I had an absolute hilarious run with little Timmy here chasing me all the way as my stamina just would not generate. No! I've got so much XP! I've got so much to live for! I'm having like the slowest run from a zombie ever. I was pretty lucky it was only a Timmy, and I managed to make it back just in time, and got really lucky as I'd been cut and no amount of bandages were healing until in chat everyone told me I needed some actual thread. Oh! There's a sewing kit there! I got my rewards, patched up my big massive gash, but I was still obviously in need of water. That's what was stopping my stamina from regenning. So I paid some pretty over the top prices direct to just get a can of food that would give me that vital bit of water I needed, when I should have really gone to the vending machines as they were a lot cheaper. Oh! Praise Lord. Praise Lord. Let's go. So having realised the error in my ways that I had not got enough water stocked up, I decided to go ahead and put a catcher down. Also made sure no zombies would follow me across the girder path, as I knew one had tried earlier, especially with the doggo being able to get across. And dealt with a couple of other zombies that had spawned in and around just to finish the rest of the evening. Now I had placed the claim block down, but it didn't seem to be doing the trick. So maybe I would have to try putting another one down somewhere. Chain link fence finally gave way, and once I took care of the zombies, I went and got plenty more wood and did a patchwork job. And that's pretty much what I did with the rest of the night, plugging up any gaps, crafting more defense pieces, including plenty of doors up to the top floor. And it was the last day, the day the horde would come. I had to make sure I was prepared as much as possible. Oh my god! Has she got in already? This random zombie that had come through was actually a good thing, as I could clearly see the path it would end up trying to take. And lucky too with the loot bag. But she wasn't alone. Just like in previous playthroughs, I had a mini horde attack me on day 7, even before the main event in the evening. But again, this would help me strengthen and realise where my weaknesses were, and there were definitely a big amount of them. I just about managed to kill these bikers, but yeah, it was close call. Oh, I'm gonna die, people. I'm gonna die so bad. You can absolutely hear the confidence that I was gonna live the night, can't you? Now maybe I should have spent even more time making sure my defences were good, but I wanted to get as much XP as possible and just carry on levelling up before I would maybe eventually die. So I headed for another challenge, and this one was clearing out the diner. Can you guess what I redeemed? Yep, crafting magazines all the way. Before I left, I also managed to go and buy the gatherer, as I knew this would come in handy getting extra water quicker. Gathered the most essential pieces from my previous base before heading home, and managed to nab some honey from a stump as well as another airdrop. This one had a ton of magazines, which I was grateful for. Time was ticking. I was still trying to get some more defences up. My gate would be a serious letdown later on. But considering taking over this place, how big it was, and me learning on the job, I felt like I'd done as well as I could do. I had one last sweep around my compound as I could hear another zombo, and did my best to strengthen some of the weak points outside as well as in. Realising that I had a lot of components now that I'd be able to go ahead and craft maybe some more weapons, so I went and got myself a pistol and a shotgun. Time was upon us. It was time to see if I could survive the 7th night. Oh my god, they're all in. So yeah, they got through the back fence defences pretty easily, but my spike hit was coming in clutch. Okay, that works out. Okay. Oh! They're getting so quick. No. Run. Oh. They literally just went over that tiny gap. I know what happened. They went through the barbed wire. It didn't stop them like I thought it would. Oh, they're breaking though. Oh, fuck you. Oh, it's only 11 o'clock. I've got ages. They must just climb the fence. Okay, this is alright. As long as none creep up behind me. Oh, I've got to get up on the stairway. You fool. Oh, just in time. Well, that was more. They're coming. They're coming. I'm pretty sure I could have something better with armour as well. Try and make sure every shot counts. Yep, take that. Oh! Yeah, suck your mum. Stop, stand still. Oh no. Oh shit. No. Why am I so slow? I'm only 2 encumbered. Oh. I'm crouched. I'm crouched. That's why it was taking so fucking long. Screw you, Timmy. Playtime's over. Probably need a bit of height so I can shoot them. Actually, the more I'm running around, the more they're pathing around to find me. So I just need to stay where I was. Aha! Oh! Okay, that's good. Oh shit! Sounds like a big fat one. Sounds are deceiving. Oh my god. One hour left. Oh my god. Really? Oh, that was good. 2 for 1 there. Are they just waltzing straight in? Yeah, it's completely open. I mean, at this point, I don't want them to go anywhere else. Next one I have, if I just funnel them this way, if I know they're going to come to here, then having just this, and as long as I can shoot them enough. What are they breaking into? Where are they? Oh look, there they are, over there. I don't really want to go down. Get that experience, right? I'm not hitting them or what? You bitch. We did it! Oh, not just a huge load of XP. Just the challenge XP. Do you not get like individual XP for every zombie you kill? I died a lot in previous runs on Horde Night. This is the first time I survived. So So broke through that fence again. Okay, that's good to know. That weren't too bad. I swear the first haul I had the other week was just like ridiculous levels. Okay, about half there. About half. Only 2000 XP. Suck your mum, man. Suck your mother. I've only got to grow crops so I can get the advanced survival. So after checking all possible entry points, I feel like I did a good job. Absolutely will be more prepared next time, making sure the central building is covered and then think about the rest of the yard. But there we go, folks. That was my 7 days surviving in 7 days to die. I'm planning to get to at least 28 days so that I can do a 28 days video. But obviously, if you want to see me record and play this live, then check out my live streams. Make sure you got notification bell dinged. I'm streaming or trying to at least 2 to 3 times a week. Thanks for everyone that gave me tips while watching some of the streams. And I'll see you RATBAGGERS for more 7 Days to Die guides, gameplay news soon.